Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kahalaim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash, and double honors to the big brethren, the elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, the men that the Most High set up and established to teach and preach this true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, and to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the truth of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayatah Dabadah, to the Hakim and Akwab that's out to repent, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the real Israelites. Shalom to you, Mashbaka. This your baby brother, Yahakarab, coming at you with one. But this one, it's just, I just want to go into this little dream I had. And I don't have too many dreams like this. I had three, a total of 3 dreams. And one of them I still haven't told yet. But I still vividly remember it. But this one, I had this dream maybe 2 days ago. And it was still in my head. I wouldn't even go mention it. Because, I don't pay too close attention to dreams. Because, dreams can be weird sometimes. So I don't really mention them. But this dream I had, the Spirit prompted me to say something about it now. But I had this dream 2 days ago. And it was weird because it was jumping in phases, like different scenes. But the scene that I had in this dream, that I could remember, it was like everything, it was wicked down here. People was running around, just doing all kind of wicked shit. How people do the same thing now. They sitting on corners and selling drugs to each other. And then I saw, it was a dude and a chick in a car. And they was on a spot where our people were selling drugs at. And then the individuals had some wicked motherfuckers. I'm looking like, damn, look at these wicked ass motherfuckers. They still doing all this wicked ass shit. Look at these motherfuckers. They wicked. Damn. They went to the car and they started doing something to the people they was trying to kill them. I'm like, look at these wicked ass motherfuckers. And I'm like, man, I gotta get away from these goddamn people. These people wicked as hell. But I was looking at them, and I was across the street. And I'm looking damn, let me get the fuck away from these people. And then it was somebody else that was with me. And then the scene changed. It changed to when I said, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Let me get the fuck away from these damn people. These motherfuckers wicked as hell. And then when I turned around to get away from them, the scene changed instantly. And then the person that I saw that was on the side of me, he said, man, we gotta get to the throne. We gotta get to the throne. And it was me and this person was we was competing who was gonna get to the throne first. And then when I turned around, it was I saw it was a slide, a kid slide. But the slide wasn't a slide. It was a waterfall. And it was in my mind, I knew I can go up that way by the waterfall. And who can go up? Who can travel upward into a waterfall? You'll be slipping and sliding. The water will be forcing you back down. But in my mind, I thought, I'm looking damn, wait, I can go up that way and get to the throne quicker than that person can get there. And because that person was it had to walk around and then go up some stairs. But then I was able to go up the waterfall and get in the throne. It had a green, bluish, watery look. And I'm like, man, I gotta get to the throne. I gotta get to the throne. Let me get away from these fucking wicked ass people. I gotta get to the throne. I gotta get to the throne. And then I was fit to go the same way that the other person was going to where I would have traveled up the stairs, but something was telling me, no, go up the waterfall. Go up the waterfall. So I went up the waterfall, and I got on the throne before that person. I was sitting on the throne on this little greenish, watery, bluish looking throne. I was sitting on it, and then when that person came up the stairs way, I was already sitting on the throne. And then when I was up on the throne, the scene changed again, and then it changed to saying like the earth was it was so messed up and wicked. I was looking down on the earth, like I was looking down, and I heard somebody was like explaining to me and saying that, look, it was so crooked. I had to remake the earth. I had to remake it. It wasn't like the form of remaking it. It meant like everything else was like destroyed. And then when I was looking at I was looking at like you could say like a map, and it was a close view on it, but I was up like in the heavens, but I was looking down. And he was saying, I've got to remake the earth. I got to redo it. And I was seeing horses and animals running in the land, but the land, it didn't have no buildings and all that stuff. It just looked like land. It was like it was dark, and then as light was going across the land, it was like wheat and horses was running through the land, and all the darkness was being lit up. Slakia. All the darkness was being lit up with land being shown and animals being shown. Then the scene changed again. From that, I was back on earth, and I was looking up, and I was seeing a bunch of chariots through the sky. And I'm gonna show that little video that the brother Gabar Adama had did with that chariot passing over the house. That's exactly what I saw in my dream. But I was seeing it was a whole bunch of them, and it was two people that was standing with me when I started saying, "Call all Yahweh Bashim Yahushai." I was looking up, and I said, "Call all Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Call all Yahweh Bashim Yahushai." And these other two people that was standing, they started saying the same thing I was saying. And I just kept saying it, "Call all Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Call all Yahweh Bashim Yahushai." And then I started, and it was just so many chariots going northward, westward, southward, eastward, in the directions. It was just so many of them. I started saying, "Abba, Abba!" I was screaming it, and I was screaming it so loud that it actually woke me up out of my sleep. And I woke up out of my sleep from that point. But when I woke up, I was in the midst of hollering, saying, "Abba!" And I was saying it so loud, like I actually was saying it out loud. It woke me up out of my sleep. I was saying it so loud, it woke me up. I was like, "Whoa, shit." But when I woke up, I was still in the midst of, of saying Abba when it woke me up. And I was like, I don't really have too many dreams like that. And I said, man, let me just go ahead and say this. But let me show this what I saw, and then read a couple of scriptures, and I'm going to end it off. But it was crazy. But let me show this. Check it out. That right there. That's exactly what I was saying. But it was a little bit more definition, like I was seeing the bottom structures of it, but it was above in the clouds like that. That's what I was seeing. But it was going in all kind of different directions, many of them. And that's what I was seeing. It was zooming, going in the northward direction. Some was going in the eastward direction. Some was going in the westward direction, the south. I was just seeing many of them just zooming and zooming and zooming and zooming, and I was screaming, Abba, Abba, Abba. I was screaming so loud that it woke me up out of my sleep. And I woke up and I was still screaming and said Abba when I woke up. And it shit tripped me out. But it didn't trip me out to the point just a real dream, but I know that what I was being shown, parts of it, I was being shown what's gonna happen, you know. But let me bring out a couple of these scriptures. I want to go into this Job first. Job 33 and verse 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, and slumbering upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instructions. See, so I know that my instructions was being perceived like, hey, stay away from these wicked people. Don't have nothing to do with them. Stay away from them. Your people out there, they want to be still hanging out and selling drugs. They don't want to repent. They don't want to return back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Stay away from them. Don't have nothing to do with them. And I know that's what I was being told, partly in the dream that I had. That was one of my instructions. Stay away from these wicked ass people. Don't care because they're your people. So what? That don't mean nothing. Especially, it means something, but when they wicked, stay away from them. That don't mean nothing. Stay away from their wicked asses. You know, and that was the instructions that pertaining to that one vision that I saw in that dream. Meaning, when I said I got to get away from these motherfuckers wicked as hell, that was my instructions. Stay away from them. Don't have nothing to do with them. And I done cut off everybody. I don't hang with none of my old partners that I grew up with and been knowing them 30, 40 some years. I don't hang with none of them. They can't even come around me. Period. You know? But that's what I was being told. That was my instructions. You know? And I perceived that, hey, stay in this fold. Stay away from wicked people. Stay doing what you're doing. And I'm going to send those chairs, and you're going to be a part of the new kingdom of heaven that's going to be established on earth. Hold on. Slakia. So I perceive these are the things that I was being shown. That, hey, stay away from them. Stay doing what you're doing. And you're going to be a part of the new kingdom that's going to be established on earth. You know, stay doing what you're doing. It's just parts that I perceived that I was being, the instructions I was being given. But let's continue. Job 33 and 16. When he openeth the ears of man and sealeth their instructions, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. He keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. See, so he said, like, get away from these wicked ass motherfuckers. Get away from them. Don't have nothing to do with them. And you gonna be established in the new kingdom of heaven on earth. You gonna be one of those individuals that's gonna be sitting on the throne of being a righteous individual. So that's what I perceived in that. But hey, it is what it is. But let me read this other one in Sirach, because a lot of dreams you can't pay too much attention to them. But if it's pertaining to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, try to understand it. But let me read this, and I'm going to end it off. Sirach 34 and verse 2. Whoso regarded dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow and followeth after the wind. The vision of dreams is the resemblance of one thing to another, even as the likeness of a face to a face. See, in a dream, certain things you will be shown. You being shown something that's actually going to happen, but then it'll blend in with other things that's not going to happen. See, but some of the times you'll be shown things in part of what's going to happen or what is something going to be like. But let me jump down to verse 5. Sirach 34 and verse 5. Divinations and soothsaying and dreams are vain, and the heart fasteth as a woman's heart in travail, if they be not sent from the Most High in thy visitation. See, they're vain. Dreams are vain if they ain't sent from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He says what? Set not thy heart upon them, for dreams have deceived many, and they have failed that put their trust in them. See? So if the dream is not pertaining to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, hey man, or things pertaining to you in your life that will get you out of it will show you something to get you out of that situation or out of that lifestyle, hey, don't set your mind upon it. Because the Most High will show you in a dream. He will show you things that will happen to you before it happened. And he'll show you things that he's going to do in the future. He'll show it to you. You know, but I don't want to go into the other dream that I had pertaining to something that happened to me before it happened. And I don't even want to go into that because it ain't about me. It was just about me, you know, proclaiming this vision or this dream that I had a couple of days ago that woke me up out of my sleep. You know, while I was calling on our Father, Yahweh. But I'm going to end it off there. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kahalayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Akah HaKudash. Shalom, Yasharala. Shalom.